Come on, man. My memory's fine, Biden declares after special counsel report. The special counsel opted not to pursue charges against the president, but raised questions about his mental acuity, which that White House disputes. Well, I guess that means his memory's not bad and he can be charged for this because we know in the special counsel report they said that he willingly retained classified documents, and the only reason they didn't charge him was because he was an old man with bad memory. Well, Joe Biden and the White House have come out and disputed this, so I guess he is okay to be charged with these crimes. It's just absolutely crazy that the DOJ gave him a golden ticket just to walk. Like, hey, you don't got to go to prison, man. Your memory's bad. And he just comes right out. Nope, my memory's fine. And gives an absolutely embarrassing press conference where he references more dead people he's seen. This is like the third person just this week who's dead that Joe Biden has claimed to see, which I guess he's so close to death he's seeing into the other side. Just absolutely terrifying that this man is too old to be prosecuted, but he can still have the nuclear launch codes and be in the most powerful position in human history. But how much longer do you think Joe Biden's gonna last? Because if anybody knows what it's like seeing somebody in your life suffer with dementia or Alzheimer's, you know that it is an extremely sharp decline in how fast it comes. And I would honestly feel bad for Joe Biden because what his wife and his handlers are doing is elder abuse. But since he's such a corrupt piece of trash who has sold out Americans in this country, I can't really feel too bad for him. But I have a very interesting article over here from January 8th, which a top JP Morgan strategist predicted that Joe Biden will drop out of the 2024 presidential election. All right. He said sometime between Super Tuesday and November election, citing health concerns, that he would drop out. Well, Super Tuesday's coming up in a few weeks. We're about halfway through February right now, and Super Tuesday's on March 5th. Do you think he's going to drop out by then? Because I don't know who else the Democrats have to use. I mean, you can't use Kamala. She's an absolute train wreck. She might be the only person stupider than Biden in the White House right now. Gavin Newsom's absolute sleazeball. We can't have him. People have been coming out and saying Michelle Obama, but we saw from a James O'Keefe report that she doesn't want to run for president. She saw what her husband went through and wouldn't want any part of that. But the main thing is just the gaslighting of the American people done by the mainstream media and the White House, saying that Joe Biden is perfectly fine. His health is 100% okay, which no, we can clearly see. Let's just show you a quick clip from 2020, a 2020 speech we have right here of Joe Biden speaking.
I know this is a favorite of everyone's.
Hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
All right, so there's him
speaking in 2020. Barely making sense, but compared to today, he's leagues better than what he was. Let's just go to the recent press conference he did after the special counsel declined to prosecute him, even though he willingly retained classified documents. Let's check out this video right here. Let me just get the audio
working again.
And can you continue as president?
My memory is so bad I let you speak. That's what.
Your memory has gotten worse, Mr. President.
My memory is not good. My memory is fine. My memory. Take a look at what I've done since I become president. None of you thought I could pass any of the things I got passed. How's that happen? I guess I.
Oh, I can't watch anymore. It's too rough.
When I watched the whole thing live, it's honestly embarrassing to watch the supposed leader of the free world just absolutely stumbling around like this. It's terrifying to think that the most powerful man in human history is this bumbling old man that's too old to be prosecuted, apparently. But you can just see the absolute decline of his mental state. And like I said before, this is elder abuse. What his handlers are doing to him is absolutely horrible. But I can't feel too bad. I can't shed a single tear after all the corrupt and horrible things he's done to sell out this country, like with Burisma. But let's see what the Democrats are thinking they can do to replace this guy, because I honestly, me personally, I would love for Joe Biden to be the Democratic nominee, all right? I would just love for him to just they would have to wheel him out there on a hospital bed, because he's just a corpse at this point, all right? I would love for Trump to have to go up against him, because I don't know who else they can really put up there. One very interesting thing, we have election betting odds right here, which is predicting Michelle Obama is on the rise right now, all right? Ever since the speech, she's gone up to third place, all right? Joe Biden's dropped down a little, Michelle Obama's gone up. But honestly, I don't see Michelle Obama running for president, all right? I feel like we hear this every 4 years. Oh, Michelle Obama will run. But no, apparently she doesn't want to run. Which, thankfully, because we're barely surviving 12 years old in Obama administration because basically Biden and everybody in his cabinet is basically from the Obama administration. All right, just absolutely terrible. Just blowing up kids overseas, devaluing the dollar, and importing millions of illegals into the country. But hey, if you think Joe Biden's mental acuity is good, you must agree with this guy right here. When Rachel Maddow came out and said he's perfectly fine, he can ride a bike. Of course, that's what qualifies people to run for president, riding a bike. But I seem to remember just one thing about Joe Biden riding a bike. This is, like I said, this is hard to watch, but he just wasn't such a corrupt piece of trash. I'd feel bad for him. Let's watch Joe Biden try to ride a bike. I'll leave you with that. Who do you guys think will be the presidential nominee for the Democratic Party? Honestly, I don't know. Like, it's such a hard thing to predict because clearly Joe Biden and Jill Biden, they want to remain in power. They can't use Kamala. Who else do they have? Gavin Newsom. All right, he's absolutely destroyed the state of California. You can see the absolutely terrible state it's in with homeless people everywhere, poop all over the ground. But hey, they'll give free sex changes to illegal immigrants, but they won't deport them. Absolutely clown world. Let me know what you guys think. If you like it or like or disagree with me, just please let me know. I'd love to start a conversation. Thank you for watching.